Episode 2. Haven't even won anything yet. Am I even taking this seriously? I mean, come on. The cupboard is very bare. Thank you though for your support on episode 1. Thank you so much for watching. It's great to have you back. Let's then delve in episode 2, our first game of the season, and some transfers have been made. Welcome back to the home of AC Milan and Glory Hunter's first team in a very long challenge. 20 years, and of course, we kick things off then. We've had some pre-season matches, viewers, and I thought I'd just very briefly show you that that's mixed, isn't it? Beat Zebra, which I guess we can be proud of, but again, well, they weren't at full strength, and neither were we. Fiorentina, Inter Milan beat us, Atalanta more recently. We play Genoa today, if you Genoa what I mean. If you Genoa, because it sounds like you know. We'll move on. But no, it's great to get Glory Hunter back underway. I've already been looking at the job list. Nothing available as of yet, but still time. So far, the only job available is Zanzibar. So probably going to avoid that one. And everyone else, apart from Bastia, is safe. Although I'm looking at you, Ronald Koeman, and I am wondering. I'm looking at you, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I am wondering. I didn't even see the first season last year, so that would be a different thing to do. But I mentioned, we've made a couple of transfers. We've brought some players in, and I think we've done well. As I bring you to the squad depth screen, I thought we were a little bit light at centre-back and a little bit light in striking options. You sort of had Rebic and Leao to do one job and Giroud and Ibra to do the other. But I kind of felt like we were missing that one more versatile player that can play out wide and can play out front. And we've made a loan move that if we win Serie A becomes permanent. So I think I want him, and I think it's pretty good. Anthony Martial, welcome to AC Milan. For me, viewers, this just fits. This just works. I think we've made a good addition here, and I think he's the right kind of player for the squad that we have right now. Again, I think he complements what we've got. There's definitely an option to play him and Leao together at stages, and you might even see that earlier this season. And of course, we've got options with Ibra, with Giroud, with Leao. It's a really versatile front lot of players to have, and I think if you're going to win the league in this division, you need players that are going to score goals. And Martial's proven for United, maybe not last season, but definitely the year before, that he can be a goal scorer if you give him enough opportunities. And that's going to be the balance, really. If Leao's banging them in, we're not going to need to play Martial. Again, it's a loan deal. It's a pretty good loan deal as well. 125 grand a week, considering they're paying him double that. I think that's not too bad. And again, 21 million activates if we win Serie A. I mean, we'll take it because ultimately we'll have won the league in season 1. But yeah, again, I think a good addition, and welcome to the team. He's got pace, he's got dribbling, he's got what we need in this division. The next player we've brought in is already out for 3 weeks with a calf strain, but again, centre back. I felt like we were a little bit light in the area, so we've made an extra addition, and it's Izzo. Now, of course, if you've ever played with Torino, you might have seen him pop up in some of your saves before. If you know what I mean, he played for them for a bit. I just think a really solid defensive option. If you look at his attributes there, you can kind of see why we've gone for him, right? 14s in a lot of the physicals or higher, and again, mentals as well. 15 anticipation, 14 composure, 14 concentration, 14 decision. Lots of 14s, viewers, across the world, really. Across the page, and 15 in heading as well. So again, a bit of an aerial threat, even though he's 6 foot. I think, again, it's a good, strong addition for us, and I'm expecting him to have a pretty good time here. I wanted us to have options. So in terms of ins, it's not. I wouldn't call it a transfer special, viewers, but, and I guess this is to be noted, I asked the board for more wage budget to get the Martial deal over the line. They said yes. We're already getting on like a house on fire, viewers. And transfer budget-wise then, £20 million left to spend. And that is because, as well as the ins that we made, there's also been a sale gone through. Only one really for money, a few cheaper deals as well. But Castillo, I think that, or Castillo, either way, I think I've said it right in a variation. We've let go. I don't think I'm going to play wingers necessarily. And if I am, I've got the Leao, Martial, Rebic options if I need them. I don't see myself doing it that often. Also, Maldini plays out there too. So we let him go off to Lyon, 4.3 million. It doesn't look a great deal financially, but I think just to get him off the wage bill, to get some money in, and to give us a little bit of manoeuvrability on deadline day, and that will be tomorrow, because deadline day Football Manager now, it means more than it has done previously. Players become available that weren't previously available, and of course, we might have players bid on as well. So tomorrow's episode is a deadline day special. Not only that, we're also going to play Inter Milan in that game as well. We're going to kick things off with the Milan Derby. It should be feisty, viewers. Very feisty. So team-wise, we kind of talked through it yesterday, and I do think it's one of those situations where injuries will play a large part this season, but we have a huge squad. When you consider the lineup that we've got there, it's pretty strong, right? I think you'd agree. It's a pretty strong lineup. And then you're missing Bakayoko, Kessie, Conti, Izzo, Ibrahimovic, not even in the squad right now. Martial, Rebic, Calabria, other options off the bench as well. It's a pretty strong squad. There's not a huge amount of star power in this side. You look through some of the other sides, in Italy especially, like Inter Milan, I've got a few players where you go, blimey, they're pretty strong, whether that be the likes of Skriniar at the back or others, right? Like they've got star men. Barella is probably another player that you'd pinpoint there. Napoli have a little bit of a similar situation. Of course, Zebra still, despite losing a few guys, some of the likes of Dybala, etc. Kulusevski's there as well. Like, there's some strong players in that lineup, and Aaron Ramsey. So, I mean, loads of options for them. It does make it challenging, knowing that there's a lot to battle here in Italy, but I think it's a battle I'm up for. And again, team-wise, I think we're strong enough to at least get into the Champions League. Let's say it right now. The plan this year is to make sure we're back in the Champions League, although we kind of know this. Going into the Europa League, dropping into it, not the worst thing. Of course, we'll find out our Champions League group very soon as well. That's going to be crucial in a save like this. But I'm infused, viewers. I feel good. Hopefully you're enjoying watching it. If you are, remember, do drop a like on the video. Do it right now. Don't wait till the end. Drop a like on it. And again, there'll be another episode later on very, very soon. So we're going to kick things off then, because they're a little fitter than everybody else. Ibra not available for us. By the way, I should say, we've got Pellegrini here. I bought Martial in because I had a lack of striking options. I just don't think Pellegrini is as good as he used to be. If I could cancel this loan, I probably would. I weighed it up. It's 20 grand a week. I can probably afford just not to play him. There's a future fee in there as well. I can't see me activating it. But there's quite a lot of interesting loans here, but and a lot of them I've got so little care for. Bakayoko, though, I haven't really touched him too much. I actually think he's a great option to have. So we've changed things up. We've taken away the wide centre-back from the left-hand side. Two ball-playing defenders. This year, they're a little bit stronger than they have been in previous years. They'll ball play that little bit more. I feel like in previous years, they never did it quite as you'd want them to. This year, they will. Tomori is the cover defender. So much pace. It makes so much sense to me, especially in Italy. Occasionally, they'll come up against a quick forward. You need that player who's going to step in behind Kea or Romagnoli when he needs to. Salamiekka's on the right-hand side. Hernandez on the left. Benacer or Benacure. Comment section. I'm sure you're helping me out. Tonali will play next to him. Diaz behind Leao and Giroud then. Let's go. I'm ready. I should say as well, we're playing a trequartista and a deep lying forward. Quite similar roles. Leao's got brilliant dribbling ability. I want to make the best of that with a trequartista role. I don't want him too far out of this. His finishing isn't amazing. We're playing cautiously on a fluid counter-attack. I want us to work the ball forward and then basically have little foxes in the boxes in the centre there to finish chances off. That's the thinking to begin with. Let's see now against Genoa, if you know what I mean, if it works out. Now, admittedly, against these boys, we probably could play a little bit more aggressively, but I do want to, early stages at least, develop a style of play to have an idea of how we want to approach games. And of course, then, how we change games. We've already talked about using that attacking midfielder, moving him into a defensive role, and finding... I think that summed it up. I don't think I should say any more than that. I think that's done it. Well, they'll be doing that in the nightclubs this week. Are you allowed to go to the nightclubs? It's quite clearly I've not been going. If that wasn't obvious, I've not been to a nightclub for... I don't want to admit. Apparently playing chess with Gavin in his shed doesn't count as a club. Well, it did, because there was a sign on the front of the shed. Let me just check. He was my mate. Was. Oh, poor Gavin. All right then, first game of the season as AC Milan, wearing the all-black kit, will face off against the Genoa side wearing a kit that is not that distinguishable. But Tonali, corner kick. The whole game is closed. I mean, I was zooming out there to show you the absolute abomination that is this thing that has returned for FM22. Do you know what? I've not even caught it in the beta. I bet it was there. Look at the state of it. What is it? Why is it not... I don't understand. What is it? Rumour has it, it's a car park. How do you get there? Flying car. Ridiculous. And don't tell me it's a walkway to connect the stadiums, because that's probably what it is, actually, now you think about it. I don't know what it is. No, anyway, we've got a corner. Tonali to play it in. Let's zoom in on it. Ball played in. Giroud's there off the bar. My word, we're already cooking, viewers. All right, they're already under threat. Now, of course, now, for those that have been watching my channel more recently, I did a beta save with City, sort of, in a way, that didn't go, let's just say this, didn't go brilliantly. So now, this is my chance at redemption, not just for this team and this series, but my life. There's an early chance here going the way of Genoa. He's not been marked. It's a terrible start, viewers. What can I tell you? He looked about 3 yards offside as well. The referee's very much involved there, if you don't mind me saying. We'll move on. Ball played in, a missed tackle, and then Theo Hernandez, or Theo, as you go by. Get goal side, kid. It seems obvious. Defending 101. I know you're playing as a wing back, but just think it through. So 15 minutes in, viewers, I am already furious. So if you had 15 minutes on your scratch card, I mean, you've won. You're the winner. Of course, I've not spoke about it yet because you don't really like to bring it up in episode 2 of a long series. I could, of course, be sacked. That obviously that's not optimal if that happens. Rob McNally, header down. Oh, good chance, big chance, but not the one. Now, irritatingly, I've got Zlatan on free kicks and penalties. He's obviously not on the pitch, so I don't know if that will be helping. Analytical data, we're pushed up quite high. I don't know if we're playing a little slow. Maybe we're giving them too much respect. With that in mind, let's speed it up. Into the dressing room. I'm throwing it's an early water bottle throw. You've been terrible so far. Once again, I've split the room there, viewers. I'm going to tell them now that they've got the ability to make a real difference here. And some of them are inspired and motivated. Rob McNally, Diaz, Giroud, absolutely devastated. So that's a good start. Right, we'll go balanced. As I say, we'll try and up the tempo a little bit. Playing cautious, you will play on a lower tempo. So we're already on higher. We'll try and speed that up a little bit. We need to get Diaz involved. I think that's crucial here. We might have to move him to a more playmaker role to make that happen. But there's plenty of time, so the panicking can stop right there, Ben. I'm saying that's me. I'm Ben. They're forward again here. I mean, and they're forward again, and it's not looking that difficult for them, if I'm honest. They're doing some lovely turns, viewers. Rather, the animation engine really has come a long way, hasn't it? Is that Goran Pandev? Oh, I'm losing to Goran Pandev and his flock of men. As a Cuban playing it across. Again, is that really Goran Pandev they're in again? They can't score from there. The angle is too tight, viewers. As the ball's been crossed in, he's completely unmarked as the keeper has dived into the net. What a catch. You got it. Tonali out to Theo Hernandez. Really good pass from Tonali. We love that from him. He's not even playing like a playmaker role, really. Theo Hernandez ball in. Giroud's there. He went for a flying kick at it, but couldn't quite get there. And now it's a chance for Genoa to bring it away. 55 minutes or so gone, and so far we've not looked that at it, have we? For being honest, it's been quite passive from the quite passive. The word was passive. He's been sent off. Welcome back to the channel for those that have been away for a bit. Are you kidding me? Ballatore can play there, and he's going to have to play there. No, actually, no, forget this. Hang on. Back off. We're getting rid of a defender, obviously. Rob McNally was feeling a bit sad, so we're going to get him off. I mean, Ballatore comes on. We'll go to a 4. Oh, it's scintillating, viewers. Right, well, we're going to have to push Leao further forward. We'll make Giroud a target man. I mean, who saw that coming? Target forward. Sorry, they've changed it. You've got to get it right. And Anthony Martial off the... Do you know what? Forget Giroud. Martial's on speed. We're going to go advanced forward poacher, a combination I've used a lot in recent times. And now Diaz is going to become the playmaker for that front two. It's going well, viewers. I wouldn't consider this a meltdown. Not quite, we're very early for it to be a meltdown, but we've already lost our best defender, so that's good. So excited to use Theo Hernandez. I thought, what a treat that's going to be for me. What a world-class left-back. Probably our only world-class player, if you look at the whole squad. Already got himself sent off. Deadline day's coming up, mate. I mean, you might not be here come September. To be fair, if you heard me say that, you'd probably think, same could apply to you, mate. So, calm yourself down. Right, Genoa now with the extra man are... I'm going to say it, viewers, they're toying with me, if I'm honest. Oh, Leao steps in. Now Anthony Martial for his first touches as a Milan player. Goes into Diaz. Again, the ball in behind now. Leao racing forward. A big chance. Oh, he's taking it a little bit wide. What is that? Oh, my goodness me. Rafael Leao with the goal of the season. The goal of the series. It's 1-1. Goodness gracious me. Can you tell I've not played a lot of Football Manager yet? Because that has got me off my seat, viewers. Leao, I'm thinking that's a foolish place to take it. It's a wonderful chip. Okay, right, back on level terms. Genoa are panicking, if you know what I mean. They're on edge. All right, ball launched forwards. Tomori's going to get there. Lovely stuff from him. And now, you've got to face it, viewers, the tables have certainly turned. Regardless of 10 men, we look like a different animal now as Traore on this left-hand side into the middle. Leao's there. Oh, my God. Okay, right. Well, look at us. Now look at we're flying. Encourage, go positive. Let's really put the cat amongst the pigeons. Tonali, free kick, whipped in towards the middle. Oh, Leao's at the bar. I'm not going to be able to... we're going to have to do like 5 episodes because I'm going to be dead by episode 6. My God. A player's already made a disgrace of himself. We've already made a comeback as the header away. It's not brilliant. If someone's going to close him down. It's offside. Referee. Assistant, someone do something. Okay, he's going over. He's having a listen in. They're celebrating. It feels premature. Now, of course, they've changed VAR, so it could be anything now. It's disallowed. You have it. I've moved recently. Got new neighbours. They're not going to enjoy me, are they? Let's face it. As that is bloody harsh. I'm so happy. All right, we've got another sub. We might as well use it. We might as well make our final change. I think the obvious move might be Rebic. Calabria at right back, maybe. Krunic could come into the centre. I'm going to bring Florenzi on at right back. We've got a booking out there. I can't really afford for any more fullbacks to get sent off, so we'll make Florenzi come on like he's been held at gunpoint. Florenzi, there he is though, on the ball, throws it towards Leao. I've just noticed that Martial, by the way, absolutely knackered. What is that there? You've backheeled it to them, you fool. Kaya gets up. Florenzi, it hits him on the back. It's brilliant control. I mean, I've not even taught him that. That's unbelievable. Tonali, Kea, Simon Kea, bringing it forward out of defence. Finds Anthony Martial. Finds Benacer. Finds Leao to win it for us. Oh, you stupid man. I'm so not ready for a year of this. As it goes to full time, it's Genoa 1, Milan 1. Flipping heck. You were unlucky tonight. Oh, you were. The red card it killed us, to be honest. Well, there we are. Things are underway. We're unbeaten. So that's good, isn't it? Anthony Martial is out for a couple of days. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, just to wrap things up. If you enjoyed today's episode, again, do drop a like on it. You can still get the game code in the description, etc. We made a coach edition that I've not told you about. I've bought... If we just take a look here, is he there somewhere? Danny Graham, coach at Milan. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. If you don't get the reference, it's not worth explaining.